Hey, it's your boy Slim the Foreigner out of Houston, Texas, Southwest that is, you feel me?
Slim, Slim, hey, Slim the Foreigner. Any, many, mighty, mo. Gotta hit the Montclair store, it's finna get cold.
Catch me on IG at the real Southwest Slim the Foreigner.
I was trippin'. I used to put the coke up my nose, now I'm drippin'. I just spent 5 band on my clothes, you was sippin'. Spending all your bread on the hoes. Everybody know I'm staying 10 toes, I can't fold.
Alright. So first, man, we want to get your origins, man. Where you from, born and raised. A little background on you.
Shit, I was born and raised in Houston. I was born on the south side and I moved to the southwest side when I was like 8 on West Belford and in Glenshire, like right off the motherfucking Beltway, like West Belford to Beltway. In my neighborhood, that motherfucker sit right between West Airport and West Belford, so that bitch was like right in deep on the west. Shit, for me, just like any other nigga off the west or any other nigga in America, really, shit. Single parent. I had a little sister and shit, you feel me? Had to take care of her, you know what I'm saying? Cause my mama was, shit, she was always working, you feel me? 2, 3 jobs. She still work 2, 3 jobs to this day. So shit, I was holding it down at the house when my T was at work.
So, how you think that affected you, like, as far as like?
I mean, it ain't really affect me, cause shit, it made me want to get on my grind. I'm like, shit.
But what made you want to get on your grind?
Like just seeing a woman, like I'm looking at a woman work 2, 3 jobs. You feel me? Like taking care of her kids. Like it ain't shit. Like, I mean, we had our struggles like any other family. You feel me? I can be all night with that, but like for the most part, nigga, she was doing her thing like by herself. Still is. You feel me? So it's like looking at that made me like no excuses. If a woman can do it. You see what I'm saying? Shit, ain't no excuses for me. I gotta get out here and get it. So shit, I started working out. I was already working, getting money like at 13.
Alright, so what was your different modes of getting money at the age of 13 when you crossed over?
Shit, nigga, working at the barber shop, nigga, sweeping, whatever them niggas want me to do, go to the store, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Mowing yards around the motherfucking like the little hood I stayed in. We had houses. Like most motherfuckers on the west, they stayed in apartments, but like where I stayed at, my neighborhoods was surrounded by the apartments. But anyway, I just go knock on people's doors. That's when they want their car washed, they want their grass cut, if they want anything done, you feel me? They want me to sweep their leaves off, rake their leaves up. It ain't matter.
So how long would you say you was doing that? Like you said you started at 13.
Shit, I did that till I really started that shit like around 12, but I really was doing it around 13, around 14 probably. I had got my first real job. I was working at a car wash and shit. You feel me? I did that shit for like a year. Then I started working at McDonald's. I was like 15, 16 working at McDonald's. I did that for like a year and a half. Shit, this back in the Gap when Circuit City was still open, nigga. I worked at Circuit City. And shit, this was all in high school.
Okay.
I had a job all through high school.
So you say like seeing your mom was like one of your influences on getting you on your grind.
Yeah.
So as you started getting older and the crowd you got around, or did you get around any other influence that made you just want to like keep going and get more?
I mean, shit, before I even go forward with that, I ain't gonna just, you feel me, even though my pops wasn't around like that, even seeing him when I saw him, that shit made me want to get on my grind, because that nigga was pulling up in foreigns, and I had no clue what the fuck he did. I'm like, I don't know, I ain't know what he was doing, you feel me, like as a little nigga. Like as I got older, he had little shit that he was doing, I'm like, okay. But as a little nigga, I'd be like, damn, bro, this nigga pulling up in Benzes and shit, BMWs and shit, so that shit made me want to get on it too, like I want them type of cars.
What's like one of your biggest memories you remember like from your dad that just like you can't forget that just you always remember when you think of your dad, like the
Like my pops?
Yeah.
I remember one time he had came and picked me up from my T-lady house and shit, and it was at night, and he had picked me up in this truck. It was a Chevrolet truck. I'll never forget that shit. But it was a new one though. You know what I'm saying? It was a new Chevrolet truck. And I was like, dang, you always pulling up in new cars. And he was like, I don't want this cheap ass car, man. That's a rental. I was like, oh, this not yours? And he was like, hell no, it ain't mine. I don't want this cheap ass shit. Look at all this shit around here. I don't want none of this shit. So like, to me, it was a nice truck, you feel me? But to him, it was like, nah, nigga, you should want a foreign. You feel me? So that like always, that, I don't know. I'll never forget that day. I was like 7.
Damn, yeah, that's deep. When did you first get your introduction to like starting doing music?
Crazy about music, like, music was always like a dream. Like, you know how like you got them things, you got like how niggas want to hoop, like they can, like they good at hooping, but like really making it to the league is like, that's far, like they not even thinking about that. Like that's how it was for me. Like that shit was so far-fetched for me. Like nigga ain't even think about rapping. Like I ain't never tried to rap. Nigga ain't used to be none of them niggas at the school highs freestyling, none of that shit. I was always a spectator and just always a fan. Like, oh shit, whoop 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 go in, or whoop all that nigga trash, whoop. But then like around, I was like 19, 20, and I was working. I had a job. I was serving tables, and I was working with this. I had a homie out of Chicago and shit, and he rapped for real. Like this nigga really rapped. Like he had studio at his house and shit. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Long story short, me and this nigga end up living together. Like we ended up being roommates and shit. And the next go around, we had got spotted and shit. So, and he still was rapping, but I was just, you know, doing me. I still wasn't thinking about rapping. You feel me? But still seeing him do that shit and put that shit together, that shit kind of made me kind of want to, like, damn, it's really easy. Like, this some shit I really wouldn't mind doing. It's really easy, you feel me? So I started playing with it a little bit then, but not for real. Like I still was like, ah. But then I had some little young niggas from the hood. I was like, bro, these little niggas could rap. You feel me? They could really rap. And I was like, shit, I'll put the bread up behind y'all little niggas, pay for y'all studio time. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Eventually get y'all a video, and we'll see where it go from there. I was on like some Diddy, Birdman shit. You feel me?
So,
like,
so your first introduction to music was down there, like being someone like a manager.
exactly. Like,
What was it about
like,
wanting to put money behind them?
cause I saw it in them. I still wasn't thinking like you, Slim the Foreigner. You feel me? It was like them. Like these niggas go, and they was young. So it was like, all right, bet. These niggas young. I'm gonna put them up in this bitch. They going. They had that energy. These niggas went to the jail highs. You feel me? Still in that bitch right now.
The wave that Houston had, how much was that an impact on you when it was, what, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Slim, Zero? Like, which one of them did you gravitate towards? Like, how did that?
I mean, like, really, bro, only people from, like, my city and, like, the surrounding cities of Houston gonna really understand, but, like, it was a wave before that. Screw was the wave. You feel me? From, like, 91, 92, it was all about Screw. It wasn't about nobody else. We wasn't listening to shit but Screw. If you ain't make a Screw tape, we wasn't listening to you, period.
So what was it that you liked about Screw music?
Shit. What I loved about Screw music was like I knew that this was something that was only going on in Houston. And nobody could take it from us. Nobody could. Like I loved getting on and listening to the radio knowing that nigga, ain't none of these songs being, like, of course you want these songs to make it, but like this ain't no, like this is Screw radio. You feel me? Like the culture that gave H-Town the whole culture that it got now. Like as far as just the sound and how people act and how people think and the cars and all that came from Screw. Really. Houston is Screw. It's Screwston. Like, with our cars, bro, that's another thing. Like, you not gonna see the way we come down with our cars and the way we fuck our shit up, you're not gonna see nobody doing that. Like the swangers, the screens with the wood grain. Up, don't forget the sunroof. It's not a slab without a sunroof. Up, you gotta have leather. You can't be doing all these things without having leather. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have a bang. Damn, you got all these fancy things on your car without bang? Damn, nigga, these motherfuckers can't even hear you coming. Damn, bro, you can't even pull up in the front of the parking lot and really, you feel me? Really spill on the bitch. You can't really even get at. She can't even. If she can't be like, huh? You ain't even. You feel me? Kind of. It's like that's an H-Town nigga mentality. Like we gonna fuck everything up, to the paint, to everything. Like nigga be like, nigga, my favorite color, lime green. Nigga, I'm finna paint my shit lime green, and I'm finna put pop trunk on my shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas put their hoods and all type of shit on there.
Yeah, explain, where did you come up with the name Southern Foreigner?
It was given to me. Fast forward from the little niggas going to jail. Shit, I had met this little female or whatnot. Now these niggas get locked up and shit, right? So I'm not even thinking about rap. You feel me? I'm on some whole other shit. You feel me? I'm just chilling. I meet this little female or whatnot, and she digging me or whatnot, and we kicking it and shit, and the first thing she asked me when she met me was, are you a rapper? You feel me? And I was like, hell no. That was my first reaction, hell no. And she was like, oh, you look like one. You feel me? And I was like, shit. I appreciate it. I took that shit like a compliment, but she was like, nah, you really, who actually got to know me and shit, she was like, nah, you really got this, like, you got the personality, you got the woo-woo. You be dripping, you might as well. And I was like, I'll think about it. And then one day she had hit me up, she was at the studio. And I just went up there, she had invited me up there, and I went up there. And that night, I rapped.
How old was you when this happened?
I was 24. Oh, I say, just fast forward, this years passed by. From the first time I was really like around motherfuckers really rapping, you feel me? Like.
Okay. Alright, so started in Houston, now we in Los Angeles. Explain that transition.
Man.
Not the reason why, but what did you bring with you from Houston?
I had moved from Houston to Austin, Texas. And that's really where I really got serious with rap. You feel me? Like all of Slim the Foreigner, like Slim the Foreigner taking this shit serious, all this shit happened in Austin because, mind you, the little female I'm telling you about, she was from Austin. You see what I'm saying? So everything I had going in Houston with rap was with them little niggas. So when I started coming to Houston, I started recording at the Screw Shop. You see what I'm saying? That's what really, like, okay, I'm rapping out here in Austin. I might as well go back home, because I was going back home to see my son and shit, see my family. So when I went back out there, I started recording at the Screw Shop. Just like that.
So how long was you doing the whole back and forth from Austin to Houston? How long?
Almost 2 years. Almost. Then I was like, man, you know, I just needed to change the scenery. There was certain things going on and shit. Nigga moved around, you feel me? And I had came west. I was in Denver for a little while. And then I was in Vegas. And when I was in Vegas, I was like, damn, shit, I might as well go to motherfucking LA, see if I can get it popping out there. Cause I had did the rap thing in Denver, but all I could really do out there was like I was recording more than anything. Like it was really hard for me to tap in with motherfuckers. I was really trying to find. You know, I couldn't really find what I was looking for out there. Not saying it ain't out there, but what I was looking for took a little longer for me to find it, and I just kind of like, I'm ready to move around. That's when I ended up going to Vegas.
What was it like from you having that Southern Houston flow and you going to all these other different places trying to find your way? Like, how was that? How did it affect your music? Was you trying to be like?
It really didn't, because you know, everywhere I went, they kind of found they kind of found my flow unique. You know, just because where I'm from, and it's a different sound from what they used to, or what they probably used to hearing. So like, I just kind of tried to stay me as much as I could, instead of trying to, oh shit, they don't like this, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I just give them me. I give them the H. You feel me? Like that's how I look at it. Like I'm gonna give them the H. Even if it's not even if the beat not some H-time shit, I'm still gonna give them the H.
All right, so let's talk about your first mixtape you dropped. Like, let's talk about just that process. How was it when you dropped it? Just the whole. How did you feel when you put out your first mixtape?
My first 2 years of this shit was all bullshit.
Explain. Why was it bullshit?
I was fucking blowed every day. Like, literally. Like, I'm talking about, I'm blowed every day anyway. But like, it was to the point to where I was just doing shit, literally just to do it, bro. You feel me? Like, I was just doing videos just to do them, but like, I ain't had good quality. I was just like putting out music but not even getting it mixed, mastered, none of that shit. Just like, I wasn't even going over my music. Like, it was just like, I was in my own world.
So what was it that made you like snap out of that and realize it, like, damn, I need to get this shit all the way right?
Shit. When I caught a case out here.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah. Just now. Like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So like the first 2 years of this shit, like I say, it was really all bullshit. Like, I was doing my thing. I was on World Star 30 times, but with no plan. You see what I'm saying? Not promoting no music, not with I had a mixtape out, but all the music I'm putting on World Star, ain't none of them songs on the mixtape. Like, I had no direction at all. I was just really just bullshitting, literally just cause I could. Like, I look back on it now and like, damn, that was dumb as fuck. You feel me? But like, that's how I grew though too.
That's what I had to say. So because you was being that consistent but not really paying attention, you think that's what helped you build up a fan base?
Shit. I can say so. I guess so. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know, bro. Okay. But being consistent is one of the main things that I definitely want to do and I try to do, and that's like one of the first things that I'm like thinking about. Like, okay, I ain't dropped a video in a couple weeks. I need to drop a video. You feel me? Like, that's how I be thinking now. Like, I be on my own ass. You feel me? Like, hold on, ooh. But like you say, even with that direction, even when we not going in the right direction at first, like, I still was able to get a fan base, and that's why I say I don't know. I guess you're right. You feel me? Like, I guess just steady hitting them with shit, even though it ain't really on that mixtape, or even though it's just a song. I guess they was fucking with it.
So, who would you say your fan base is? Like, who would you say your audience is that you rap to that gravitates towards you?
Shit, I'm gonna say Texas.
What kind of people though?
Definitely drug heads. Cause like you gotta think. Like peep game. When I came into this shit, I was on. I did Zans literally every day. Like sometimes twice a day. You feel me? So a lot of times twice a day. So really, the first couple years, damn near into 3 years of this shit, it's a blur. That shit a blur. Like I don't even remember a lot of this shit. Like a lot of this shit be like, bro, like I'll be chopping up with my fam and shit, people woo woo. They'd be like, bro, remember that night, woo woo woo. And I'd be like, what? They be like, yeah, nigga, you said woo woo woo. You don't remember that shit? And I'd be like, hell no. And I'd be like, bro, when was this? And they'll tell me, and I'll be like, oh shit. They'd be like, yeah, you was off them Zans. It's like all that shit was a blur. And I was off the drink. And I was doing shrooms. And acid too. Sometimes though, not hard. But like I was really fucked up, nigga. I'm high right now just thinking about all that shit, nigga. Like, I was fucked up.
So how hard was it to transition from that being in your daily intake to where you just was like, all right, I gotta stop? How hard was that transition?
Shit. It was hard. It was tough. It was tough, bro. Because how it happened really was on some like, it's some crazy shit how it happened. Like how I stopped doing Xans really crazy. Like, cause when I had went to jail, my fam, he was at my house and he was stressed out, fucked up on what just happened and shit, woo woo woo. And this nigga popped all my Xans, bro. I had like 8 Xans at my house, bro. I'm in the county like, nigga, when I get out this hole, nigga, I'm finna be blowed. I got 8 of them things out the house, nigga, what you mean? But then, I got out and shit, went to the crib. First thing I'm looking for, them fucking Xans. You feel me? I didn't even re-up yet. First thing I'm looking for is a Xan. Pop one of them hoes. Them hoes nowhere to be found. I look at my fam, I'm like, bro, don't tell me, bro. I'm like, tell me you sold them or something. You feel me? The nigga like, bro, I was fucked up, dog. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know what to think, bro. I thought you was out of there, bro. I'm like, bro, all of them? Just like that.
So,
and then I was going through so much at that time to where like, I didn't even care to look for them hoes. You feel me? Like, it was like, out here, at that time I was fairly new, so it was like, cause I've been out here 3 years, but that shit happened like maybe 6-7 months after I moved out here, fresh. So like, I ain't really had connections like that. You feel me? So like for me to go out and just be looking for Xans, I'm fresh off a case. I'm on a case actually. I'm fighting a case. It just didn't seem worth it to me. I got a whole son back at the house. I got I got people I gotta get back to. So I just started looking at it like, is it worth it? Cause I really wasn't going in the right direction doing that shit every day anyway. It really wasn't getting me nowhere. And when I started looking at it like, damn, I can't even see my little boy when I want to, like, cause I'm fucking out here fucked up on probation, woo woo woo. I'll be like, damn, you know what? Ain't none of that shit worth it. Cause all that shit really was coming from bad decision making, cause I was fucked up every day. Every single day. Bad decision making, and that led to, you feel me? Other bullshit. But it's G though now. Shit. I'm out that hoe. And I'm on probation in LA, nigga. What other place would you rather be on probation at, nigga? What you mean?
So what would you say the type of music you started making now after you had stopped basically living one life, started living a whole new life? What kind of music was you getting into?
I really say it's really the same, just less Zans. Ain't nothing changed. It's just elevated, and it's way better, and the substance is way better. The flow is way better. I'm way better. You feel me? Cause I'm in a better place. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm in a place where I can be like, hold on, bro, that ain't right. Oh, hold on, that ain't work out. You need to switch it up. Versus a few years back where I'm just like, fuck it, nigga, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got a Zans? Damn. That's the most important thing at that time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Describe the way you go into making a song. When you first hear the beat, describe like how you go about it.
Shit, I hear that hoe and I just go. Just like that. I hear that hoe and I go. It's like I instantly started thinking of shit right then and there. It's almost like, you know how like some niggas could rap, like write or be typing in their phone, they'll be there for like an hour just like, hold on, bro. That ain't like that with me.
So you don't write?
I write, but it don't take me fucking 15 minutes to write. It take me 5 minutes to write. I hear that hoe, and I really rap what the fuck I did yesterday, or last night, or today, maybe even an hour ago. So you getting me.
Let's talk about how you and Lil Rich produced it, linked up in production.
That's funny. That's a funny story. Cause like, me and this nigga ain't think we was gonna be where we at right now. Like working how we working and shit. Like, I met this nigga through Pablo Skywalker. I don't know if you know what I was talking about, but I met that nigga through him in the city in San Francisco and shit. Nigga pulled up to this nigga's studio, and like literally the first day we met, nigga, that nigga was working. You feel me? Like this nigga just had hella beats, bro. Like hella beats, nigga. Like hella. It was like, whoa, bro. You made all this shit. Nigga just like, yo, bro. I'm just sitting on these bitches, and I'm still making more. So, woo. We made a couple songs then, but like through that time, like I say, nigga went to jail, all type of shit happened. I wasn't even living in LA when I met him. You feel me? I was still kind of moving around a lot. So when I met him at that time, I really wasn't stable just yet out here on the West Coast. You see what I'm saying? But when I finally got stable out here and everything was all right, cool, it was like we was out of contact. You see what I'm saying? But then he moved down here. He moved to LA. And then shit, once it was like enough said from there.
So what is it about his beats that just kept you like gravitating towards rapping over his shit?
Shit, really, bro, like when I hear his shit, for one, it slap. But that's like, of course, but like what it really do to me, like that shit make me want to go back and give you my story. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I hear a beat and I just want to flex. You feel me? Like I just want to get on that hoe and just talk about what I'm doing, what I got, what you might have. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some beats I hear that bitch and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker remind me of this day when I lost 5 bands. This motherfucker remind me of the day where I got set up. This shit remind me of the day where, you feel me? Like it just take you back and it's just a different feeling. It hits you a different type of way. My main goal, it's really hard to explain. To reach, bro. To have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, all off music. Not off bullshit, not off antics, Not off, oh shit, Slim the Foreigner. Oh shit, woo woo woo. Damn, y'all saw what this nigga Slim did? Like, I'm talking all off music. And if it ain't a million subscribers on YouTube, whatever's gonna be the new YouTube in the next 10 years. You feel me?
Let's talk about like when you got to Cali. Like, how did you end up going up to the Bay to do work? Like, what?
I got a homie in the Bay that fuck with me real tough, that helped me out actually when I got into that little situation I was telling you about I got into out here. And he was like really the only one that really got me out the shit. He bailed me out. So like shit, if I'm up in him, shit, nigga, man, ain't no telling where it be going. You probably wouldn't even be doing this interview right now. You feel me? So like, he happens to be like a promoter slash just he real tapped into the music scene out there in the Bay, and he was like, man, I want you to come up and do this show, woo woo. And I was like fresh, like fresh out of jail, like fresh out, like Tom. I'm like, damn, bro. And he like, yeah, woo woo. And then like when I did that show, you feel me? I just locked in from there. It was like, it was just like the Bay, the energy I had got from up there when I went there, it kind of reminded me of back home. It was real loose and just energetic and just elusive. You know what I'm saying? It was elusive, and that's the vibe you get in the H. Everybody just elusive, loose, just ready to have fun, ready to party, ready to, you know, ready to go out, ready to be seen, ready to, you know, ready to get in the mix. And that's how the Bay is. And that's what that's what I do like about the Bay. That's what brings me up there, like, you feel me? That's what keep me going up there. Is that energy.
What is it about Slim the Foreigner that separates from everybody?
30 plus videos on Worldstar, right there. And the fact that I have like 63 videos on YouTube that I don't promote. Like, bro, the pressure, like when I really put the pressure on these niggas, it's niggas that's hating out because they know, like, whoa, when that nigga get in that mode, we might as well just sit back and enjoy the show, bro, because if you try to keep up with him, you might as well try to join him or try to do a song with him or something. Or try to be cool with him on some rapper shit. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm telling you, they know. They know it. I done been to other cities and niggas and walked up on me and knew who I was, bro. I done been to Atlanta. Niggas walking up from me from Philadelphia. Like, hey, you that Slim the Foreigner nigga? Like, yeah. You feel me? They like, hey, bro, we fucking with you, Philly. And I'm in Atlanta. I'm not even from Atlanta. I'm from Houston. You feel me? I done had shows set up in Tampa, Miami, KOD. I heard that hoe got shut down, but I don't know. But yeah, I performed there, Atlanta. You feel me? Like, all this shit was all off old Slim the Foreigner. You feel me? And Worldstar.
So, name one thing that you love about the choice of doing music, and name one thing that you dislike about the choice of picking music.
You said of picking music?
Yeah, like, what do you love about doing music, and what do you hate about it?
Oh, okay, doing. The one thing I love about it is that it take you away from. It's sad. I mean, it ain't sad. It's kind of like, you gotta hear me when I'm saying this. It kind of take you away from reality. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say it's sad or it's bad or like nothing like that. It's like, you can literally be going through something. Like, you can literally rob a bank, and when you walk into a studio, you will forget that you robbed that bank. I don't care what, you could be in somebody's closet. When you see that mic and them headphones, and that nigga working that computer like, hey, you ready? You see what I'm saying? That shit like, it just do something to you. It puts you in like a different mode if it's in you though. But even if it ain't in you, you see how niggas is when they get in the studio, nigga, they just wanna be in that hoe. Niggas will be out, you feel me? Boys will be calling them, hey, you in the stew? Yeah, I'm with, woo. I'm not really in the stew, but I'm at the stew type shit. Like, niggas love being in the studio. It's just something about that bitch. That hoe, if you put a pole in that bitch and a couple strippers, nigga, shit, nigga, them strip clubs gonna have some competition. Cause niggas love being in the studio. Love, nigga. I bet a nigga do that shit off me saying it. Watch. Saw it here first. Heard it here first.
And one thing that you dislike about music?
I don't dislike nothing about music. Even if it's something that I didn't like, or like I might have made it and I'm like, I ain't really feeling that. Like, shit, it's music. Music is joy to me. You ever just sit back and just listen to music, bro? You ever listen to music and somebody in it, like, the fuck? Like what? You feel me? You ever had that happen to you? Like you really trying to jam out, you got your vibes going and some bullshit didn't happen to you, like, man, you hitting the doty, and then that one person just be like, woo, and you like, what? You feel me? It's music.
So, the people out there who like your music, who listen to you, people who look up to you, advice you would tell them starting this shit, getting into this shit?
Find a booth, find a producer, and try to surround yourself around people that want to see you win. And if you got them three things, you can't lose. You can't lose. Even if it might take a little while, you feel me? But you can't lose as long as you don't quit. Where I've come from World Star to where I am now to not even really posting on that bitch, like, I kind of feel like I've grown more not being on that bitch than me being on that bitch all the time, if you feel what I'm saying. Like I kind of felt like I got a little comfortable just knowing like I'm finna be on World Star. Like, you feel me? Like just knowing that you finna get that national platform attention, like that shit'll kind of like get you on your, it kind of make you like, all right,
Comfortable.
Yeah, a little comfortable, especially when niggas ain't fucking with you, when you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You seeing niggas trying, but it's like, I'm counting y'all got like 6, I got like 20 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and I had to realize, I started looking at it like a game. That's why I fucked up. And then I remember, I'm fucked up. I'm off the Zans every day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no direction. I'm starting to like look at this shit like a game. Like, okay, try to put up this many by this time. Try to do this by this time. Like, it became about World Star until I was like, bro, you tripping. You wasting money. You blowing money. It's people that's helping you. You feel me? Invest in this shit. You wasting their time and what, like, you feel me? Like, me taking a break from that shit and really motherfucking like, all right, bro, come up with a plan. All right, bro, drop a mixtape. All right, bro, drop a couple visuals to the fucking mixtape. All right, bro, promote the mixtape. All right, bro, put the mixtape on. Woo. Like, all that shit just came from me taking a break from that shit. That's why I said I wanted to develop myself as an actual artist, bro. So that was probably the best thing I actually could have did, was take a break from it.
So where you see yourself at within the next 5 years?
Oh, running this shit, cause they not finna fuck with me, bro. See, everybody ain't got whiff. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't know yet. Motherfuckers know. Like, when I get on that star, they get frightened. They like, whoa. You feel me? Cause I had them shook up when I was blowed. When I didn't know what I was doing and had niggas shook up. You saw niggas you never saw in your life getting on World Star trying to keep up. But nobody could keep up. Not even niggas in the industry could keep up with me. And name one. You feel me? Go back to 2015, 2016, 2000. Like, bro, none of them niggas was keeping up. You feel me? But I took a break from World Star because I was like, nah, I want to develop as an artist first before I just throw myself back on there. I done been back on there a few times since that time. I was just going crazy, but nobody was fucking with me. Nobody. I was counting. I was from the first video I posted on World Star, from the time I kind of was slowing down on it. No rapper put more videos up on World Star than me. I don't care who they is. Nigga, Drake didn't even put up more than me.
Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, where is the Dodie? Backwoods, no sweets. Tell me, tell